Hello everyone, and welcome to F1 06. After having already done F1 Career Challenge, I thought we'd dive into another retro F1 game, and I have fond memories of F1 06 on the PlayStation 2. This is probably going to look a bit better than your memory suggests, because I'm playing it on an emulator. Don't worry, I own the game legally as well, but I'm emulating this. So the graphics look a little bit better than native PS2. What I will say is that I'm playing it on 2x native, and I of course had to record the screen. So that does lead to a little bit of slowdown at the start of races. After like turns 2 or 3, it tends to settle, and it's at full speed after that, and it's fine. So when we do start a race, it's probably gonna look a little bit slower in terms of like frame rate and stuff, but after that it picks up and it's all fine. So yeah, this is a great game, and let's just dive in and see how we do with it after years. Where are we gonna go then? We're gonna go to... God, there's so many tracks on here that like just aren't on the calendar anymore. I'm gonna go to Sepang. I always liked Malaysia. I don't think it was overly popular, but I always quite liked the Malaysia circuit. So, I think I'm going to go to Sepang. I'm going to be Jenson Button in the Honda. I'm just going to stay in that, because Button was always my favourite driver. And off we go. So here we are on the grid. In his BAR Honda. In Sepang, at the back, because we didn't qualify, of course. And we're going to see how we get on. As you can see, this is definitely not at the speed it should be. But it will speed up after turns 2 or 3. So for now, let's just deal with it and leave the grid and immediately get the jump on about 5 cars. And we're still overtaking cars. Holy hell, what a start! Wow! I'm up to nearly 10th already. I'm nearly in the top 10. Can we keep it clean through the corner? Can we keep it clean through the first turn? And the immediate hairpin that follows it. Jesus Christ, my teammate there absolutely selling me up the inside, but I'm going to hopefully get him back. Into turn 4, I believe this is, hopefully. Maybe it's turn 5, I don't know. We've gone up his inside, we've gone a little bit wide, and that's not gone to plan. In fact, oh god, we're going everywhere. But we've actually managed to hold the position somehow. And now we've gone from 24th, 22nd or so to 8th. Oh, that's not where that braking zone is, but what an exit! Wow, everyone is awful off the exit of the final corner, and we've sold Alonso, and now we're going up the outside of Mark Webber in his Williams. He was in at the time. That's an interesting one as we come to the first hairpin, and yeah, we've had him. We've absolutely had him, and next up is Felipe Massa in his Ferrari. Even back then, only the second best car, in that case, to the Renaults of Fernando Alonso and Giancarlo Fisichella. And we're going to see if we can chase down Massa. We've got a good exit, and we're going to try go around his outside into the fast chicane. No, can we do it on the other part of the fast chicane? There's a bit of contact, but nothing doing there, and he retains his position, and we're going to see if we can try and hunt him down so we can enter the top 5. We're going to go up the inside here, are we? We're going to try. He's gone a bit wide. I've gone a bit wide with him. There's a bit of contact. I'm spinning around all over the place, and for some reason, Webber and Alonso don't want to overtake me. That was a free position for them, and for some reason, they did not take it. So we're coming to the end of lap 2 now. It's a 10% race, but we will be doing a pit stop. And I think it will be on this lap just coming now. So in 1 lap, because Massa's gone in, so we're up into 5th. And we're going to follow him into the pits in a lap's time. Alright, here we go. Coming up to the pits. I actually hate this pit entrance because I never know where it is. And I've missed it. I've missed the pit entrance and I can't... Wow. I actually missed the pit entrance, and I don't think there's any flashbacks on this game. So I'm not going to be able to fix that. I'm going to have to do 1 more lap. I've got the fuel. I'm going to have to do 1 more lap. And come into the pits at the end of that.
Updated position, second place, you get that?
I'm into second, so that's positive, because everyone else is in the pits apart from Montoya. Alright, noted. I will come in at the end of this lap. Alright, so we're coming through here now. Now, Alonso has absolutely gone for one up my inside, but I've managed to hold it. And hopefully that's the last bit of drama we have before the pit stop stage. Alright, here we go. Second time lucky. Can I actually find the entrance this time? I can. It's a bit messy, but I have entered the pits this time. So we can refuel, change our tyres, and finish the race. Where's my pit crew? I don't see a pit... What? Where was my pit crew? I've just done a drive-through penalty. I've still got no fuel. He told me it was essential. I came in. Oh no. Oh no. I've got no laps of fuel left. My tyres are dead. I'm winning as it stands. But I'm not going to make it round, am I? I'm not going to make it. Why weren't they there? I came in. Why weren't they there? What? And there it goes. Oh my, I can't believe that. I actually, what? Oh, you're joking me. The game has mugged me off in my first race back. Well, we're just going to have to try another race, aren't we? What an absolute waste of time that was. I hate that pit lane. I really do. Alright, where are we going to go next? I'm feeling Alonso in his World Championship winning Renault. And I'm feeling Canada. I don't know why I'm feeling Canada, but I'm feeling Canada. So let's go there and see how we get on. Alright, so we're on the grid in Montreal, next to the Wall of Champions. Of course, we're in last place because we didn't do qualifying, but we are in the fastest car of that season. So hopefully we can get up the grid. We are Alonso, so we're expecting a good start, even with the lag that comes with starting the race at the moment. But we're off. A bit slower than we would be in the actual game, but we've already made contact with someone as we look to make our way up the grid. And, we've made contact with someone again. And we've made contact again. This has not been the cleanest start, but we're looking to go up the inside now, and we've got the outside for this corner as the game seems to get back to normal speed now. And we're going up the inside of Nick Heidfeld, and we've already halved our grid position. How about that? Well, we had halved our grid position, but Heidfeld was having absolutely none of that and has taken us back. Fair play, but we're going to look to go up his inside into this corner, but Barrichello has gotten in the way. But no matter. We've got loads of time. We're still only halfway through lap 1 of a 7-lap race. We've gone from 22nd to 12th. So it's not a bad start, and we're looking to go up the inside of both of them. A bit of contact with Heidfeld, but we've taken Barrichello. And it's all looking pretty rosy so far. Could we go up the inside of Heidfeld here? Yep, we've dived it up into the hairpin, and we've had him. And we are into the top 10 immediately. We haven't even finished lap 1 yet, and we're nearly into the top, well, we are into the top 10, and we're nearly into 9th place now as we look to go past Nico Rosberg's Williams. We've got the inside line for the final chicane, and yeah, there we go, we've had him. So from 22nd to P9 in 1 lap. It's a phenomenal start, and if we keep this up, well, of course we'll win the race. But we are getting to the faster end of the grid now, so let's not get ahead of ourselves as we look to go around the outside of Jacques Villeneuve. He's not having any of that from us, but still got plenty of time, and the slipstream on this game is it's pretty powerful, at least at this track anyway. So we can get a run on him on this, well, we don't need to get a run on him on the back straight because we've got him right now. We've gone around the outside, and Villeneuve has been dispatched, and we are into the points-paying positions! But we've nicked the front tyre on the grass, maybe the rear tyre as well. And, well, we've spun out, but it was about as good a spin as it could be, because we've only lost the one position, and we actually ended up facing the direction we needed to go anyway, so it wasn't the end of the world, and here we go. Straight on the back of Villeneuve again, going around the outside, bit of contact, and now we are absolutely neck and neck. This is not where you want to be going into the final chicane, neck and neck, and whoa, he dived into the pits. That could have been much worse. He could have come across us and absolutely wiped us out into the pits, but luckily that didn't happen. He's not the only one to go into the pits, and because of that, we are up to 4th place. One lap later, we haven't really managed to gain any positions. And we're going to see how the pit stops work, because I've actually managed to come into the pits on the right lap this time. And as you can see, they are interactive pit stops, including with the fuel as well. Oh, we've gotten the rear tyres wrong, and look how long they take. We've lost so much time, thanks to the rear tyres. And we've lost more time behind someone else. That is frustrating. But there's nothing much we can do as we come out the pits in P13. I can only assume more people have yet to stop, because we have lost a lot of places in that pit stop period. And we've got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, we spent the last lap catching up with Jenson Button and Mark Webber, and look at how slow they are coming out of the hairpin. I think that's something wrong with the game. Every AI just gets a horrible run coming out of the final hairpin. And we've had Button like he wasn't even there. Now look at the slipstream on Mark Webber. He's got absolutely no answer. We've run a bit deep into the chicane, but wow, let's get another look at that. Because the overspeed we had on Mark Webber was something to behold. So here we are coming around the final hairpin. Not the final chicane, but the final hairpin. Button just doesn't know where her accelerator is. Her accelerator? His accelerator is. So we go right past him. And now we get into the slipstream of Mark Webber. Look at this. 3 cars slipstreaming each other. And we pull to the inside. The camera angle's a bit rubbish. But we've absolutely had him. And it's a phenomenal overtake. Okay, so other people were in the pits, which puts us in P6. We've got 2 laps to go, or just under. The 2 Ferraris are 1-2, then it's my teammate, and then it's the 2 McLarens, and then it's me. So let's see if we can catch up to our teammate on the last couple of laps. There's a bit of contact with Montoya. He's come across us, and we're in the wall. And our right front tyre now looks less than stable, which is not very good at all, and we're not going to give up on this position. That has spurred me on to get Montoya, and of course we're going to have the slipstream coming along this straight, and he's going to have no answer to us, hopefully. So let's get in that slipstream, coming up to the chicane now, and yeah, we've got the inside line. That is pretty much guaranteed, and that is P5, and that was just easy as you like. We start the final lap now, and I tell you what, I'd love to get Raikkonen, because the Ferraris are 1-2. We could make it a 3-4 for Renault, and then a 5-6 for McLaren. Do you know what? That would just be satisfying to look at. On the order, at the end of the race, that would just be satisfying to look at, but we are 1.5 seconds behind, and it's going to take a phenomenal lap to make the time up, but we are hitting every apex, and we are hitting every outside curve, and we are using as much of the track as possible to try and catch up to Kimi Raikkonen. Look at that. Oh, look at that. This is glorious driving, even with an unstable right front wheel. And we have cut the gap by half a second. We've run a bit deep, but we've got a good exit. Unlike Raikkonen, here we go, in the slipstream. It's going to be a final corner overtake. We are still quite far back, but here we go, the OB slipstream into the final chicane. We've done it. He's got no answer. It's a 3-4 for Renault, a 5-6 for McLaren, and a 1-2 for Ferrari. We set the fastest lap of the race in the process. We've had him. That was so satisfying on the final lap. So satisfying. And I don't know what this camera's doing. We can see absolutely nothing.
We're halfway through
there we go.
And it's been a fantastic
Martin Brundle is going to spout some rubbish. We are here having won the race. Won the race. We've won our race against Raikkonen. Put ourselves into P4. We've gone from last to fourth. It's been a fantastic race, and it was a hell of a lot better than Sepang, where the pit stop stages completely screwed us over. And yeah, that has been F1 06. Martin Brundle is still talking, mostly about, I think he was talking about USA 05 for some reason, where a tyre issue caused the Grand Prix to be an absolute farce. Look that up if you don't know about it. 2005 US Grand Prix. It is a laugh to read about, but disastrous at the time. But yeah, that's F1 06. We're just going to take a trip to the trophy room because when we go in there, we get a nice rotating kind of graphic of the car. And that'll be nice to look at as I do the outro. We haven't actually got any trophies yet, which is a shame. Well, this was a brand new profile. Oh, it's the Honda. Oh, I thought it'd be the Renault. Never mind, we'll have a look at the Honda. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. All that stuff that every YouTuber tells you to do, and we don't like telling you to do it. I get bored of saying it every video, but it is the done thing to do. So yeah, and also comment if you'd like to see more F1 06. It's a brilliant game. I really enjoy playing it. And I'd be happy. Oh dear, I've just hit my mic stand. Apologies if that came through. Just kicked it by accident as I moved my leg up. But if you'd like to see more F1 06, let me know. And I would be more than happy to oblige. Thank you for watching. Take care. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye.